everyone, this is Scott Caruso from MDF3 1309 here with my week 1 reflection video. We'll get right down to it. I felt this week was fairly successful. It kind of affirmed to me that I'm getting a hang of this Java thing, and by that I mean it was really easy for me to come up with the idea for a simple application, build out the application, and even the creating of the implicit intent to launch the application all came pretty simply to me. It was a matter of actually putting together an app that I really liked and not just not rushing through it. I felt like I was able to take the time to do it properly, but still get it done in a relatively quick amount of time because I finally understand what's going on. So what I did this week that I'll show you momentarily is what I'm calling the currency converter. What it does is it takes uses a launcher app. And the user can enter in any amount of currency, US dollar currency they want, and then you can launch the currency converter app from there, and it will convert that currency into the next 10 most commonly used currencies in the world, or most commonly traded currencies in the world, rather, right from that application. I think the UI is alright, but the one thing I really still feel like I'm struggling with in Java and that I haven't learned quite as well as I knew in Objective-C was good, solid UI design. I feel like my UI is still kind of brute forced to look the way I want it to look, and I feel like it should come more organically, and it's not doing that quite yet. So I really need to focus on my UI design a little bit and make it stronger. What I would have done differently this week if I had had the opportunity, if you look over here at my code real quick, the intent that I'm using to launch my application is just a standard send intent. The intent action is to send. I would have taken the time, if I had more time and my wits about me, to create a custom intent so there's not a list of 8 different applications the user can choose from to launch the intent, and the currency converter is the only one. So that's probably what I would have done differently, and would have really enjoyed some examples of that and some guidance on custom intents this week, just so I could have maybe felt a little more confident in being able to do that. I'll show the code real quick. As you can see, it's fairly straightforward. The currency activity sets a view. It programmatically sets it to landscape view because it's important for the application to remain in landscape. It grabs the intent and the extras from the intent, verifies that it's valid, runs it through a converter, a master converter that I've created that does each one of the 10 conversions for the user, and then it sets all the fields that you'll see on this screen. So let's pop it open real quick. Let's go to the helper application. We will enter some value of money in US dollars, let's say $5, convert the currency. You get the option to choose the currency converter, and once you do that, give it a moment. Hit just once, and you will see it converts your $5 US into the top 10 most traded currencies outside of the US dollar in the world, including euros, Canadian dollars, Swedish kronas, Japanese yen, each with a little flag for the country or area that it represents. So that was my week 1 project. I hope everyone else had a good week 1 as well, and I will talk to you again for week 2.